everybody, Stephanie here from Instant Pot Basics and Beyond, and today we're doing a staple in my house. And this is one of those recipes that you're like, this is why I own an Instant Pot. We're doing mac and cheese from scratch, homemade, and this is one of those meals, it is super fast, and it really is done, ready to eat in 10 minutes. It's amazing. So we're just gonna get going. We've got 4 cups of water. So this is one of those times where hit your saute button before you start and just kind of let it get warming up. Okay, we have 4 cups of water, a pound of macaroni noodles. Mine are in a bowl because I buy stuff in bulk. You need 3 tablespoons of butter. I like to cut mine up just because I do. It probably doesn't matter, but I like to do it anyway. And then 2 teaspoons of salt. I forgot the salt one time. It was not good. You need the salt. And that's it. Easy peasy, right? I will link the recipe I use below. There's several different ones. I forgot a spoon. Go me. So give it a stir. We're going to put the lid on. Remember, there's arrows on the front to help you line it up. The other thing, too, is so this big bulky part has to fit in the little notch in the back. So on it goes. So if you have saute, you have to turn off. Then we're going to put manual. Is it 3 minutes? No, it's 4 minutes. Sorry. 4 minutes. So, as always, you're going to set your time when it's ready and make sure that it knows what time you want. It says on. It will stay on until it comes to pressure. As it comes to pressure, it will release some steam, and that's okay. Just reminding myself, you have to turn your knob to ceiling or it's not going to do you any good because it's never going to come to pressure. The little silver knob will pop up. It will lock. So we're going to cook for 4 minutes, and then we're going to do a quick release. So that means as soon as it's done, we're going to push this over. And I've actually had a request to show you a quick release so that you're not nervous. Maybe you still will be nervous, but so that you know what a quick release looks like, especially pasta. And I throw, because it's going to spew and sputter, I like to throw a rag over the top of mine, just a dish towel, dishcloth, to kind of contain the spewing. Especially, I usually cook over there and behind me, and so I don't want stuff all over my cupboard or my window. Anyhow, we do a quick release. Once it comes down, the pressure comes down and unlocks, we are going to put in some shredded cheese. We're going to stir in some cream, and it's done. It's seriously 10 minutes, and it's so good. My husband's kind of a macaroni and cheese snob, and he loves this. So that's awesome. And you don't have to make a roux. You don't have to make cheese sauce. You don't have to boil noodles and then mix it with the sauce and this and that. And one pot, so 10 minutes, you're done. It's amazing. Yeah, so we're going to let this come up. I will come back and show you the quick release, and we'll have mac and cheese, and it'll be awesome. Okay, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, here we go. Time is up. It's beeping, so we're going to do a quick release. Here we go. It's loud, it shoots, throw a rag over the top. It's going to take a few minutes to come down, so I'll just talk to you for a minute. How about that? So full disclosure, it took more 10 minutes to come up to pressure than 5. So it might take you 15 minutes to have mac and cheese. But can you make homemade mac and cheese in 15 minutes? I mean, I'm a whiz in the kitchen, and I don't think I could even make a mac and cheese in 15 minutes. And even if I could, here's the thing. You got to keep stirring so it doesn't burn on the bottom or boil over, because we all know how much the milk loves to boil over. And this, you just don't have to worry about. I went and took care of some laundry, grated my cheese. You just let it do its thing. There is a little bit of leakage that happens. But that's why there's that slidey cup on the back. So make sure you have that in place, otherwise it'll drip on your counter and you just have to clean it up when you're done. Which, so it's just spittles and spurts and spittles. I don't think that's a word. So then make sure to clean out the little catchy cup. I don't know what it's called. when you're done, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, so I do have, this is the same recipe I do in like the intro video, but I thought mac and cheese should have its own video, so you don't have to like scroll through and try to find it in the other video. My sister also told me that the recipe, the website that I usually get this recipe from, the link wasn't working for her the other day. I checked it as working fine, so I think I will put that link just because I feel like I should give credit where credit is due. But then I will also just type out the recipe in the comments in case you want to make it and the link's not working and you don't want to rewatch the video. I don't know. So this doesn't take too long. Oops. It does if you don't let it keep venting. So that quick release, that is why, I'll just give you some more tidbits while we're here. Oh, never mind, I won't because it's done. So here we go, we're going to open up. They were handy dandy extra camera today, so hopefully I can show you what it looks like. Oop, and it drips. That's okay. So as you can see, it's still watery. That's okay. So we are going to, actually, we're going to hit off, and then we're going to turn it on to saute, because we want it to stay hot, so we can finish our mac and cheese. So just stir it up, break up the noodles. I like to just use the back of my spoon because they kind of all get stuck together. Then we are going to pour in a cup of cream. I know there's only a cup left in here because I used a cup of it yesterday and I didn't want to get my measuring cup dirty. So, people might ask, can I use something besides cream? I have no idea. I've only ever made it with cream. My guess would be it's not going to turn out the same because you need the fat. So mac and cheese is not supposed to be a healthy meal. Sorry, it's just not. Indulge and call it good and eat your salad tomorrow. Alright, we're going to put in a couple cups of cheese. Use whatever cheese you want. Medium cheddar is what I always have on hand. That's just what I use. If you want to use Monterey Jack, you want to use Colby Jack, you want to use some pepper jack. Apparently I like jack cheese. You want to use sharp cheddar, whatever. I don't care. Use whatever you want to make your mac and cheese. It's going to taste better if you use at least a medium cheddar. Mild cheddar just doesn't really taste like a whole lot. Okay, so here we go. Stirring, just to get it all melty. The pot is hot, so if you need to hold on to it, please use something. You know, burn your fingers. And this will thicken. You're like, great, I just made mac and cheese soup. Way to go, Stephanie, you're so helpful. I had to introduce myself at the beginning of my video. Sorry, guys. Stephanie here, Instant Pot Basics and Beyond. Teaching you the basics of goodness. Okay. So, as I would let this go for another minute or two in here, just to kind of let it thicken up some more. As it cools, it will thicken. If you served it now, your family will burn the insides of their mouths. Also, as you make this maybe more than once, you might decide, and I've done it before, I didn't do it today because I felt like I should tell you the way the recipe says. But you could cook it for 5 minutes instead of 4 minutes, and that would give the noodles time to absorb a little bit more of that liquid. But it just depends on what you like to do. The other great thing about this is if you aren't ready to eat it right away, like if you have just like, I have a pocket of time to make dinner now, as opposed to later, you can just set it back to warm, put the lid on it, and let it stay, and your Instant Pot will keep it warm. So there you have it, mac and cheese, homemade mac and cheese. 50 minutes. I have not ever made it with any other kind of noodle. I just make it the way it says. So if you want to try some other things, go for it. It's your recipe. Do what you want. I just say about my workouts and my workout group. It's your workout. Do what you want. Alright, I'm going to turn that off because I'm not eating this right now. For dinner later. Like I said, now is when I have time. I don't have time later to make dinner. Not even 15 minutes to make mac and cheese. So, there you have it. Mac and cheese, 15 minutes. It's good. It's delicious. Yeah. So, we are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. Like, subscribe, all the things. Share with your friends. Make super easy, amazing, delicious mac and cheese, and have an awesome day.